Alright, I'm going to demo my recording studio I have for sale here. I've got the Mac Pro there. I've got the Digi 002 rack on the bottom. And then I've got the Focusrite Octo-Pre MKII Dynamic. That's an 8-channel preamp with built-in compressors, and it hooks up to the Digi 002 with an ADAT cable. I've got my Juice Goose power controller, a 24-channel patch bay. I've got the AKG C414B right there. And then I've got my Blue Sky monitors, which are the Blue Sky SAT 6.5. They're 200 watts each. And then I've got these two computer monitors included. One of them's a 32-inch, and I think the other one's like a 24. And then keyboard and mouse, original from Mac. Okay, so if I open up Pro Tools here, create a blank session. Okay. Let's save it under Music, Pro Tools. We'll call it Demo. Now I go to Track, New. We'll create 2 mono tracks. And we'll create a stereo master fader. Create. Okay, now over here on the mix window, I want to make sure, I want to test the Digi 002, which is mic line 1 input, and then I want to test the ADAT unit, the Focusrite, which is ADAT 1, and we'll test those separately. Now I've already got the microphone plugged into channel 1 on the Digi 002. You want to make sure for the C414 that the 48 volt phantom power is turned on. We want to make sure that our gain knob is up a little bit, and you want to make sure that this button is pushed in. That selects the mic input as opposed to the line, so it looks like we're ready to go. So I can record enable that track, and it looks like I'm ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to hit record and play. Check 1, 2. We're testing this microphone. We've got a pretty good signal. Alright. Now I'm going to turn on the monitors. And if we play this back, we should hear what I just recorded. Check 1, 2. We're testing this microphone. We've got a pretty good signal. Alright. Okay, so that worked. Now we're going to check the ADAT unit. So over here I've got my input on ADAT 1, which is what I want. Now I've got the Focusrite unit hooked up right here. This is an ADAT cable, and it's going down here to the Digi 002. So we got that hooked up. So I've got it in. Now I need to plug the microphone in to channel 1 on the ADAT unit, which is right there. Okay, so I'm plugged in, I got my ADAT cable ready, and I think I'm ready to go here. Check, check, 1, 2. Okay, we have signal. It's not very hot. So let me turn it up here. Check, 1, 2, check. Okay, now we got a good signal. I'm going to hit record. Check, 1, 2. And we're also testing the ADAT unit. Pretty good signal. We're going to hear both tracks going at the same time. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to hit play and we'll hear them both. Check, 1, 2. We're also testing the ADAT unit. We've got a pretty good signal. We're going to hear both tracks going at the same time. Here we go. And that's how you use this setup. Now you can also run this setup with Logic. What you do is you open the Digi Core Audio Manager. Hardware setup. You want the clock source set to optical, sample rate 44.1. Okay, so that's running. Then you open up Logic. Empty project. New tracks. Let's do the same thing. Create 2 audio tracks. Create. And over here on the input, we got that one set to input 1. So let's change that to, oh, it's not recognizing the Digi 002, so we got to go up here to Logic, Preferences, Audio. On output device, we want Digi Design 002, same with the input device. So we're good to go. Apply changes. Okay, now we'll have more choices here. Input. Now, the ADAT unit is now going to be input 9 because I haven't gone in and changed the names here. The Digi 002 is 1 through 8. The ADAT unit's input 9. So let's test the ADAT unit since I've already got the mic plugged in there. So if we record enable that track, it's going to ask me to save my project. I'll save it as demo. Check, 1, 2. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so we've got we got the metronome going. I'm going to turn that off over here. Okay, we're testing the ADAT unit. Hello, hello. And if I play that back, we should hear it. The ADAT unit. Hello, hello. Okay, now let's test the Digi 002. So we want to take our mic, plug it back in to channel 1 on the 002. We've got our input already set to input 1. So if we record enable this track, and then we hit record. Testing the... Hello, now we're testing the 002 unit. And now if I hit play, we should hear both of them. Unit. Hello, hello. 002 unit. Okay, so we've successfully tested the Focusrite unit, the Digi 002, and they're both working properly in Pro Tools and in Logic.